Hello, ITPC. This is Steve, and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. I hope each one of you are having a wonderful day. I'm in the garage. It's cold and wet outside. Snow's in the forecast. Anyway, I'm smoking my J Mouton billiard military mount sandblast with a Cumberland stem. Really pretty pipe. I only smoke, for the time being, Virginias in this pipe, so I'm smoking Astley's number 109 medium flake. I think it used to be a different blend than it is now. It says it's dark Virginias. Extraordinary flakes of dark Virginias is what it actually says. Mike Philly Piper said that this blend was really similar to the Brigade campaign flake from Wessex. And that blend's really hard to get. And I liked it, so I wanted to try that. And I gotta say, it is really similar. So, maybe the older tins aren't. I think the older tins had Orientals and Latakia or something in the flakes. So it seems like this is a completely new edition of that. I'm not sure why. Anyway, it's really nice. It kind of reminds me of the Robert McConnell Black Flake without the Perique, which I think is supposed to be similar to the Dunhill Dark Flake blend. So maybe it's similar to that without Perique. It's good stuff. So this is a video I want to do for Paladin Piper. Really good friend in the YTPC. Hit over 900 subs, which is I'm really happy for him. Hope we can get him to 1,000 so that he can do lives, because that would be fun. I'm not a ritually go to lives and participate, but I like to do it when I can, when it makes sense. And Pat's been a great friend to me. We've got to vent about our different mouth issues together, and just wonderful guy, super generous. Pat likes to outdo himself each time he gives somebody some tobacco, so it's always fun seeing people open those boxes. So anyway, he wanted us to do a video of our favorite pipe and tobacco and do it in noir style. And I was kind of thinking about how to do that, and then it just was like, I don't know. If I do something right, I kind of want to do it right. And I don't really have time to do that. So, I'm going to do it with a twist. My favorite pipe, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite pipe is. But I really like this pipe. It smokes really great. It's a Mark Tinsky slightly bent billiard. Smooth. Unfinished, so this is just natural darkening. It used to be light. Tapered 9mm. I like this pipe because I get awesome smokes out of it. It feels great in the hand. I've even dropped this thing a couple times. So it has my my scars on it. But it smokes great. It's just, it's a fun pipe to smoke. I'm always excited when I do it. So that makes it as good as any. But this could be my favorite pipe, any of those pipes. There's a lot of my pipes that I like a lot. Some I don't smoke as much, so they probably would be less candidates, but I like that pipe. The favorite tobacco, again, difficult. And actually, I think I've mentioned different favorite pipes before, so. Favorite tobacco, I gotta stick it to something that's easy to get. I think that is a good indicator that's your favorite, that you can actually get it. And I think for me, my favorite's got to be something that I can smoke and enjoy, not just on a special occasion. This is all just personally. If your favorite blend is something that you only smoke once a year, that's fine, because it's super rare or whatever. But I think when I say a favorite, if someone ever got me a tobacco, wanted to get me a tobacco, I'd rather them hear, oh, that's my favorite. I'll just get them that, and that would be awesome. Rather than feeling like, oh, that's a bummer, I can't get you your favorite tobacco. Not that anyone needs to ever get me any tobacco. My wife certainly wouldn't, as I buy plenty of it myself on my own doing. But I would pick Amphora Burley. I really love this stuff. It is, I'm always happy to smoke it. It's easy to pack. I can just, the pouch is nice. I kind of wish that it also had the option to come in tins, just so I could buy stuff and set it on a shelf without having to worry about it for a while. Not that these pouches won't do all right for a couple of years, but I like how it's easy to pack. It's really similar to the MacBaron Golden Extra from that. A lot of the flavors and packability. And thanks to Chelsea Duza Pipes, I got to taste some of that. That was pretty old. I think she said it was like 15 years old or something. And it was really good. I really liked that. It was kind of the sort of thing that feels like I had to hide to smoke something else. But this one I like especially because some Burleys I don't like at all. Other ones apparently I really like. This one gives me a lot of woody flavors and just smokiness. It has a little bit of dark fired in it, and I like dark fired. It just is comforting. It's a comforting blend for me. So there's pipe tobacco. Where's the Noir? I thought I would show off a board game that has a noir film. I like to play board games, and I like to talk about board games, so that's what I'm going to do. So if you don't care, you can move on to the next cool video in the YTBC. But I was going to talk about Detectives, City of Angels. So this game, you are competing detectives trying to solve mysteries in noir Los Angeles. So the kind of catch is you're kind of competing against each other to figure out these things, but one player is actually going to be describing being the case. So it's kind of like an AI. One person's the AI. So there's going to be people to interact with, weapons or, evidence in there. And people are going around taking actions to move around and interrogate people and all this sort of stuff. So there's kind of a time limit. So unlike a normal case where you would listen to all the facts before making a conclusion, This game, you are trying to do it as fast as possible before you run out of time and make assumptions. The neat part that I was trying to say that I got away from is that the person who is playing the game knows the case already. They already read what actually happened. And whenever someone wants to interrogate a witness or something like this, they can only ask the witness questions based off the knowledge that they have. So other things. And they're called the chisel because their job is to make sure no one figures out the case. And they have kind of set of rules to do that. And the main thing is they have multiple responses that they can give back for different interrogation points. And they can choose to tell the best answer or a series of different answers for different people. So basically, he can get the witnesses to lie or tell not the best information the right time, hopefully. And the interrogator, the detectives, can call him out on it and say, I think you're lying. And if they do, then they kind of gain advantage over that witness, where they can not go through that rigmarole more when they want to. Disadvantage is if they said, hey, you're lying, and it wasn't, then the chisel kind of can come in and make their life really difficult and just say, hey, that question you want to answer, you don't get any answer. You're out. So it's kind of interesting, the stuff, and then the other players can bribe each other for information or pay to listen in to their conversations and see the answers they're getting. So it's all kind of a time management with the case. So it's all set in the noir theme. It's a pretty interesting game, pretty different game. And I guess that's my noir part of this film. Someone actually just did there's a YouTube channel that does board game reviews, and they just did a review of this game. And it'll be better than this one. So if you really actually are interested, I can put a link to that review in this video so you can watch them. They are quite popular, so when they give a board game a favorable review, it becomes really hard to get games that they just reviewed. So it'll probably be no difference with this game. But yeah, so winter right around the corner here. Weekend after this next, I'll go down deer hunting, sit out in the cold. Man, it's always so cold. I think it's supposed to get up to be in the low 20s in the morning, up to 44 during the day, high. So I'll have to dress warm. I always have to. But I'm in the trees, and I don't think it's supposed to be windy, so that helps bunches. Man, one year sitting out in the wind, and I wanted to die. So we'll see. We'll see if I shoot something. I hate some of all the work that goes with getting a deer. I don't like to pay butchers to do jobs I can do. I remember the first time I brought a deer home. I hung it up in the garage, and my wife was insistent that I was not going to hang that deer in this garage. I was not going to bring that deer home. And I said, oh, yes, I am. And then the next day I was butchering it. And it took her a little bit to be like, oh my gosh, there's a deer leg on my kitchen table. But she got over it. She helped me clean the meat and did all that stuff. So I've definitely pushed my wife as a city girl, her boundaries with some of these things. But I will take the meat to go get processed into little spicy links. It's just so much work and so much cheaper, or it's not too expensive to get it done. So I'll just bring in the box of meat and say, hey, I want these. And part of that was because none of my family likes the taste of deer meat, and so I really like those sticks. So it's like, well, those are easy for me to just pack in all my lunches every day. Now my daughter really loves those too, so she'll pack them in her lunches, and they'll get eaten up, no problem. And it tastes delicious. So, but I'll have to shoot something. It won't be hard. I'll see a lot of deer. The other years they give you so many tags because they're trying to get rid of the overpopulated deer. Normally it comes with a buck and a doe with one license, and now it's, oh, you can get a buck and a doe and a doe and a doe in my particular county. So I could shoot 4 deer if I wanted, and all my cousins would shoot me more deer if I wanted to. They want to get rid of them. They're all farmers, so. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. I think for the few people that made it past the board games into the deer talk, props to you, man. I gotta say, this blend is really nice. There's like a sweetness. I was burning some leaves. Not leaves, but trims from a bush that we trimmed down. And I gotta say, it was a great smoke. I couldn't believe that I wasn't just like scorching my mouth, because I just had this pipe in my mouth while I'm working. And but the flavors are sweet, roasty, sweet and roasty. Yeah, I like it. Real tasty. I bought some more tins of this. I'm waiting for it to come. I'll have to see where those are at. I thought they might get to me. I don't know where. I'm kind of like in a shipping black hole here. Like if I order something from Smoking Pipes, it's like 8 days to get to me. So I don't know. I don't know why that is. I'd probably get it faster if I lived in California. But it's all right. I'm in no rush. I got plenty of tobacco to smoke. So I also bought those new cigars that Smoking Pipes put out. The what do they call? Oh, I can't. I'm filming with the phone, so I can't look it up. I just bought one of each of the 4 cigars that they came out with the pipe tobacco binder. There's an aromatic one, and then there's an English one, and then we had a Virginia Perique and a Navy Flake, or a Navy Cut. They're very expensive. They were like $16 a stick, which made me really hesitant to trying that. But I just thought, I don't have to smoke them right away, and they're available right now. I'll just get one of each of them and see what they taste like. Because I've never heard of such a thing, and as far as I know, there's not really much of such a thing. So, anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll do those on camera. Maybe not. I think Smoking Pipes is putting out videos for each of them, so I'm sure their tasting notes are a lot better than mine. anyway, I'm going to enjoy this tobacco, and you guys have a great day, night, morning, whenever.